Hey everybody, it's Pauly and Steph and welcome to ZoneAwesome. Today we're doing a goodbye to 2016 and a hello to 2017. We're going to discuss what happened in 2016 and what we're looking forward to in 2017.
Lots and lots to look forward to.
Yes, it's going to be a fun year hopefully. We had lots of hopes for 2016. Some great stuff happened, but also there is a lot of negativity towards 2016. But I like to feel that it was a learning curve and it taught us how to
not do things next year.
Also, I think it's to live life and enjoy what's happened and so on. And life is short, and I think that's one thing that we can learn from 2016.
Very, very short.
Okay, so a few things that we can discuss that happened in 2016. Started off in January, and I had a lot of hope for the year, and I think I already broke my New Year's resolutions anyway, so just keep being awesome, and I just didn't keep being awesome. That's the problem. No, it was to film more videos, keep on regularly releasing videos on this channel, and it kind of like sort of slumped after a while. I struggled to keep to a daily schedule, which sucked, and I ended up becoming so far behind my videos. So that was my New Year's resolution, which...
Well, maybe it can be the one for next year.
Yes, what was yours?
Eat better and drink less. I did neither.
So January marked the deaths of multiple celebrities such as David Bowie and Alan Rickman, two amazing celebrities who lost their lives. That's just been this whole year in a nutshell. Yeah. Okay, so February was Sullivan's first birthday. We had a load of people around here. We enjoyed his birthday with a big birthday party. Surprised how many family members came round. And then we went out and did loads of activities like going to the zoo and so on. It was really enjoyable time around that moment in time, and yeah, I think he got way too many presents that month.
We'll get to do it all again in 2 months' time when he'll be 2.
So this year we saw a big change in Sullivan, didn't we? We changed like every single, not just monthly, it was weekly.
Weekly, yeah. He was he went for a stage of not talking at all.
Yes.
And then waking up one day and being so gobby. Mum, Dad.
Yeah.
This, that.
Well, since I've had some time off work in the last month or so, he's just consistently calling me Dad all the time, which he never did before, so... Which
I'm kind of liking because he's not saying Mum as much.
So March was when Sullivan did his first steps. So first steps for Sullivan. It was incredible seeing him taking his first steps. It's something that you can't really describe, well, apart from he walked. But seeing your child make his first steps was pretty incredible.
They did the first steps and there were little drunk men walking around.
Yeah, and what happened was I went away to Canada, and I was really upset that I was going away during the time he was ready learning his steps and so on, and I'm going to miss a lot in that period of time. Coming back and having Sullivan more confident in walking and so on, I did miss a lot. He changed a lot in his personality in that time as well. So I did a lot of trips this year, and I was kind of upset how much I missed with Sullivan at times. But again, life-changing experiences that I've had.
Your little traveller.
So that's when I went off to Playlist Live in April, which was in Orlando, Florida. Had lots of fun, went to lots of arcades and so on. But in that time, we hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which obviously not this channel, but on WheresMyChallenge. We hit 1 million subscribers, which was one of the best feelings ever. It was incredible, but this year was a lot of things have happened, not just in my life, but in our lives, that have changed our lives and made it for the better. But there's lots of great moments that I'll always remember. Also, while I was away, Prince died, which was... I remember being in an Uber and then it being said on the radio. So it was one of the strangest, surrealist moments. Just like, wow, that's crazy. And so obviously Bowie went and then Prince, which was crazy. Okay, so in May I turned 27.
Nearly 30.
It's crazy because I started doing YouTube back when I was 18. All the way back when I was 18, but that's doing other YouTube channels. Then I moved over to doing WheresMyChallenge when I was 21. And then I started this channel about a couple years after, when I was about 23, so...
And June this year is when me and Paul finally tied the knot. We got engaged in 2013, and this year we finally tied the knot. with all of our friends and family, and little Sullivan, the page boy, was so cute.
Yeah, he was, and he was very good during the ceremony as well. Very quiet, very good.
But that was one amazing time of this year that I can pinpoint as probably the best time of this year.
Yeah, because
that's my favourite moment, definitely.
Because everyone came together, and it was great to have everyone there. And I remember the whole build up to it was incredible and
stressful.
Yeah, it was just a surreal moment. As soon as I went into the church and then saw you in your dress, it was just incredible. You look beautiful.
Oh, you're cute.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're cute.
Touch my horse beard.
And then we honeymooned in Bangkok, and that was another life-changing trip for you and me.
Yeah, it was our first holiday together.
It was our first ever holiday. We've never been abroad until our honeymoon.
Yeah, which is bad because I've been on lots of trips and I've never
taken me.
Yeah. The problem is that with all these trips I would have loved to take Steph and Sully with me. However, the big issue with doing that would be Sullivan have to travel a long distance.
Yeah.
I would like to take Sullivan on a short trip first, and probably will be in the next couple of years, opposed to anytime soon.
While we're on honeymoon in Bangkok, I had a text message from my mum saying, "Oh, Britain's voted out in Brexit."
Yep. So yeah, that was
Brexit happened.
Crazy, and then that's when the UK pound dropped a considerable amount.
While we're away.
You're alright there, mate. Yeah, you little belly. Little belly. Okay, so July was another interesting month. Pokemon Go came out, and I easily forgot about it after 2 weeks. But that was 2 weeks of fitness.
Yeah, you walked everywhere. Or just drove really slow.
Yeah, just having it up on the side and just driving around really slow.
It wouldn't even like walk around a car park, you drove around car parks.
Yeah.
How lazy. He's the most laziest human being I know. I walk everywhere.
Yeah, and I still, I sit in my car and eat burgers. What else happened?
We said goodbye to our Prime Minister David Cameron and said hello to our second female Prime Minister, Theresa May.
Yes. Okay, so then the following months, in August, was when Gene Wilder died. Okay, so it was the Olympics in Brazil, surrounded by controversy, but I watched none of it, I don't think.
Neither did I. You walk around everywhere, you go around people's houses and say, "Oh, you seen the Olympics?" No.
September was a difficult month, wasn't it? Because
very hard.
Your grandma was diagnosed with cancer
for
the third time, but she was told that she didn't recover from the last 2 times, really. So
basically, she had secondaries, and she was told that it would be terminal stage 3, is it?
Stage 4.
Stage 4.
So, which was, that's it. So we had to make the most of having her in the family.
Yeah.
She was there for obviously the wedding and saw Sullivan, which is great. I know that some people, because we're quite young, considering, well, I'm not, for having a child, 27, having a 1-year-old is pretty normal, but obviously...
I was 20.
Yeah, and some people saw that as maybe somewhat a negative side, but we saw it as a blessing having a child so early on, because
my grandparents could see Sullivan, your grandparents could see Sullivan, where a lot of great grandparents don't get to meet their great grandchildren.
They got to see us get married as well, and it was one of those things that with us being, we had to think, well, do we want to get married or do we want to get a house, and which one would we go for first? And we went for marriage because we just felt that was the best option.
Yeah.
And because we might get into a house and not be able to afford a wedding, so we did that first. And it was the best possible thing that we could have done, because then you're...
Yeah, then probably it wasn't long after that she was taken to hospital, and that's where she stayed for 9 weeks.
Yeah, right into October when she passed away.
October 30th she died.
which was a sad moment because everything sort of like shut down at that moment between September, October, even a little bit in November as well. Well, quite a bit into November.
Even December, like, because
it was sad in December. Very much. This month is very sad as well because
I was gonna say probably Sullivan's the only thing that's really kept us all going.
Having children makes a big difference during the whole Christmas period and so on. Makes you really excited and happy. It changes when you're a child. You have that magical feeling, and it somewhat comes back when you have children, which is cool.
Yeah.
So November was Donald Trump being elected, which sparked worldwide chaos, and everyone was going, "Oh my God, what's going to happen?" and stuff. Not a lot. So this month was a crazy month. First of all, it was your birthday, wasn't it?
Yep, 21.
We had a big party here, which was nice. Just enjoyable time. That was quite a fun day because
I went for my massage, you and Sally went out for dinner.
Yeah, took Sally to a restaurant and they were very good to us. We went to a place called Wildwood and Sullivan was sat in front of me and we had like a table for two. It was quite funny really. He sat there with his crayons and stuff and sat there dunking his chips into his dip. And also quite a few notable deaths happened this month as well.
Yeah,
George Michael.
George Michael died. Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, Princess Leia. You were watching that the other day.
Yes, I was.
It was a slug.
You can't call him a slug.
He's a slug.
Not a slug.
He's a slug.
Jabba the Hutt is not a slug.
He's a slug.
Yeah, and Debbie Reynolds, I remember watching back in school, doing lots and lots of studies for Dancing in the Rain, finding out a lot about it and the background of it and so on. And yeah, it's sad to know that she passed away. She said
24 hours later.
Yeah, she said that she couldn't, like the stress of losing her daughter, which is something you never want to do, outlive your children. It's something that you don't really want to think about, really. Overall, what do you think of 2016 and how it has been?
It's had its ups and downs. It's not been the best year, but for personal reasons, it's been an amazing year. Sullivan's turned 1.
He has no fear. That's one thing we learnt this year.
Definitely. Things have like tested us all this year and
we still got through it though.
We've pulled through it. Absolutely. We're team.
Yes.
Team.
Okay, so New Year's resolutions. I don't know what my New Year's resolution is really going to be. It's something that I think about on New Year's Eve usually. At midnight I think, well, what am I going to change this year? I feel that maybe I think I'm not going to take things to heart as much as I do sometimes. I think that's and overthink things. I think I overthink things too much. And one thing this year is a lot of things have happened. I've overthought things too much. And one thing Matt said to me, you overthink things too much. And I think that's one thing that I'm going to try and change this year.
I think one thing I'm going to change this year is not focus on like negative things. Like a lot of negative things have happened this year and it's affected me massively.
Yeah.
I want to push away the negative and focus on the positive and our family.
Yes.
And just focus on that, because from what this year has taught us all is life is too short to care about the rubbish.
Yeah, no, that's what
focus on the positive.
That's what I feel 2016 has taught us, that life's too short and you need to just make the most of everything that you have. So 2017 is going to be exciting, hopefully. I've got lots of things that I'm looking forward to. Now, 2016 I saved every single payday pretty much from WheresMyChallenge and I put it straight into savings. Now, with those savings I would hopefully buy a house next year. That's the big hope.
That is the big goal.
Yes. And
it's not the biggest thing that's going to happen next year, but it's the biggest goal to happen next year.
And that's something that I really, really want to happen. And I've been looking at a lot of houses, and I think I've got a good taste in houses.
Well, went to the new WheresMyChallenge HQ, and I want to buy that house so bad. It is the most gorgeous house, and they are hiring it to puke it.
But gotta remember, it's not for sale and it's just for hiring, so there we go. So 2017 we are both really, really looking forward to, and the reason is because of this.
Baby Parker number 2 will be here July 2017. Woo!
We're really excited obviously, and I will be adding a close-up picture of it now. You can decide in the comment section below what you believe are baby's going to be. Is it a boy or is it a girl? I'll let you guys decide.
We'll find out 20th of February.
Yes.
We're going to be...
We will announce it in the vlog, we will film everything.
We're going to film everything.
But Steph will be doing a lot of vlogging during this time as well. So go over to her personal channel, which is called the Mum Vlog. It'll be in the comment section below. Also be in the description. So go over, check her channel out, and please subscribe because she'll be doing lots and lots of videos in there.
I'll be doing bump updates every week, once a week, of what's happening, how I'm feeling, what the baby's doing.
Yes.
All the way along up to 40 weeks.
Yes.
Or 36. Comes like Sullivan did.
Yes, Sullivan was very early.
Not very early, it was sort of early.
Well, 3 weeks for me was early because I didn't have time to sort out my bag of goodies to eat there, so I was very ill.
Sort out your snack bag.
Yeah. So, as said, 2017 is going to be a great year. I'm really excited. And even though, as said, 2016 was a manic year, we can say goodbye to it and learn from it and say hello to 2017 and be really excited.
It is going to be a really good year. I feel it's going to have a lot of challenges, but we will do it. It'll be fine.
We'll stick together as we always do.
It's going to be a good year.
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy the vibe, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, keep being awesome.
Later.
Goodbye, everyone. Do you like the camera?
Do I need to be closer, do you think?
Can make it.
Slightly.